Hi, welcome back. Another episode here. Today is 22nd of December 2025. In today's episode, I want to talk about what it means to be a collector slash investor. So we're all predominantly collectors in this hobby first because we all love it, whether we're being in the TCG space of like sports cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, whatever it may be. We have a first interest in it because it reminds us of things like our childhood. It reminds me, it's our way to de-stress away from our work or our school or whatever it may be, and we have a genuine interest in hobbies in it, and that's what brings in the community. But at the same time, being an investor in this, we like to see some growth in things that we put our time and our financial values into. So having it appreciated over time is something that's pretty cool too. So today I want to talk about why sealed products, and specifically sealed because it is a deflationary asset, meaning that over time, as people open the box a lot more, the source of the product will become more limited. And as a result of this, there's also performance values in the actual demand and supply. So as supply starts to run out and demand over time still continues to increase, it will drive sealed products up. And lastly, with multiple other drivers like the increase in Pokemon IP, people playing it and opening it, people on social media using things like rip and ship methods to be able to open the product very fast and then be able to send them out, they're churning through these products very quick. And so as Pokemon products print these out, the demand and supply will weigh itself out, and we're hopefully seeing over time that these specific products of sets of cards or whatever it may be you have become more of a scarce item. Now let's look at some sealed examples I want to share in the next few minutes. We've got booster boxes, which essentially contain 36 packs in an English variation. The next sealed product we have elite trainer boxes, or ETBs, usually containing about 8 to 10 packs, which include some sort of type of promo card inside, with the Pokémon Center being the next rarest and variant towards booster boxes. And number 3, you've got special collection boxes like UPCs, etc., or small collective boxes to also add all those sets. Okay. All right, how are we going for time? Coming up to 3 minutes. Some of the risk potentials of sealed and why it might be a little bit dangerous is that sealed products continually are getting reprints and restocks. So over the 2-year course or the lifespan of the set, there are continuous reprints and restocks. So reprints meaning the manufacturing company has taken some time to print out and release the products. Restock is essentially the stock that was released was held for a temporary amount of time, then released. So it's almost kind of like put a seal on it or a cap, and then the seal was then further released. The next thing is changing set popularities. Let's just look at 151. It's really been really popular this year, but there's no guarantee that 151 will be popular again. Yes, it is nostalgic and it does bring a lot of things to people, but who would say that in 5 or 10 years time that this set's still popular? Because there's a risk that the new shiny thing might come in and it might overtake 151, and people will just forget about 151 in the past. So having that sealed collection really carries a bit of a risk. Okay. The next thing is storage. So storing these boxes, these sealed boxes, these ETBs, and these booster displays, these booster bundles, they all require some form of maintenance, or requiring renting a unit space to be able to keep these boxes in, the damage and mitigating the risk of having these boxes damaged and having to invest in extra equipment or accessories to protect these boxes are some of the risks that you need to be able to forecast and be mindful of. Things like light, temperature, yeah. And the next thing is patience. To wrap it up, this is a long-term game. So investing is boring and it's long-term, meaning you got to be able to ride out through cyclical markets. You got to be patient. You got to time it the best you can. Best timing is not always accurate. You have to have a patient, long-term approach to this. And if you're here for a short-term, 1 year or so thing, it's not going to work out. So stay the course, be patient, and make sure you are fundamentally setting yourself up with success, mitigating these risks with things like storage, picking the best sets, and being mindful of reprints and restocks. So keeping in mind of socials and websites, and keeping in mind of all these things to prevent and make the best sealed decisions for yourself going forwards. I'm going to wrap it up at this video now, so stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.